Coming up ahead here is the Southwest Fairgrounds. Is that what they call it?
Southwest Washington Fairgrounds.
Yeah. Get rid of that thing until we need to park. So right there's some of their parking. They've enlarged the pens, so there's hardly any parking over there now. They park on the other side of the street, and of course all these fairgrounds charge you for parking, and it's not that the fairgrounds are making it now here. I think it belongs to certain people, and they charge you. During the winter time, you can rent storage cover for your RV. And that's the end of the fairgrounds. And coming up here is Sears store, which is going out of business. I think they're supposed to be done by possibly June. This big old yard bird here. That was the hen that was built second. The big yard bird that used to stand way above that. A car was worked on supposedly by yard birds. It went underneath the bird. It backfired or something, caught fire and burned it down, so they moved in that bird in its place. And that was before its time, kind of like a Walmart superstore. That thing is huge. But up ahead here was their original building that they started out with, and I think every year it flooded, so they'd have to have a flood sale and whatnot, because all this over here is all fill. But right there's the old yard birds. I don't know what they call it, sunbirds now. Not too much has changed on it, but they used to be pretty good when I was growing up. For being kids, they used to have grab bag candy. I don't remember, you paid $1 for a bag of this stuff, and that candy was so outdated and soggy and everything, but we didn't have no money hardly, and it didn't matter. The sugar was delicious anyway. But upstairs in the Yardbirds, they used to have a great Army surplus store, and that's where we bought all of our canteens and machetes and anything else you could think of that had to do with the Army. It was a great place to shop. And now I think we're already in Chehalis, and now we're actually going to the actual downtown of Chehalis. We're going
into Chehalis now.
Oh, so that was Twin Cities, I guess we'll call it. That way where Yardbirds is. And now we're going into Chehalis. Up ahead here is
Chehalis mint factory.
Mint factory, yeah. Let's say it always smells like mint when mint is in. Sometimes you come by here and you can hardly breathe. I'm guessing the people that work there must wear gas masks or something so they can breathe. Uh-oh. Popo. Anyway, it usually doesn't smell that bad. I mean, you gotta hold your breath sometimes, but not that often. Here comes downtown Chehalis. And they've revamped it so there's all these one-way streets. So you have to, oops, by the way, train station, or Chehalis. I don't think they use as a train station anymore. It might be, but I think it's more of a museum, yeah. And we're gonna head over to the visiting nurses and check that out. This is the visiting nurses you want to come to because they have great prices. Not a whole lot of room, but they have great prices.